So welcome to meditation today. And today we're just going to be talking about and meditating together using this beautiful, I want to say practice, but really it's a state of awareness, Sahaj. It's how do we live in our soul and work in the world, you know? And so Sahaj is a state where you're able to have, you're living in this flow of consciousness from your soul, but you're not sitting in meditation, but you're out active in the world. And so for so many of us, it's how we want to be able to live our lives. You know, most people aren't sitting in a cave up in the Himalayas meditating. Most of us are trying to make it in the world as best we can. So this is this beautiful, beautiful state of awareness. And when we meditate, generally speaking, whatever form of meditation we're doing, at some point, sooner or later, what happens is, you know, we're able to let go of thoughts, and then all of a sudden a thought comes up that we can't let go of. And it creates a disturbance in our mind. And what happens is that, you know, we start thinking thoughts, evaluating experiences, and all progress in our meditation just grinds to a halt. And so yogis would say that this habit is so strong in us that really this, it prevents us from living in this beautiful flow of consciousness and awareness. It's almost like a kid riding a bike. You know, when you first, I don't know if you can remember when you first learned to ride a bike, if you did, you know, you start off and, you know, you fall one way, you fall the other way, you try to correct this one by leaning too far that way and you're gone again. And so you're just falling. Sometimes you come off the bike and you have skinned knees, you're suffering and struggling, and you see other people and it seems almost effortless to them because they have reached that point of balance where they know where their lane is. And you go from struggling, you get better and better, and all of a sudden riding a bike is effortless. You know, you might find yourself just flying down a hill or winding along with just this incredible sense of freedom. And so yogis would say there's a real parallel between that and falling off into our expectations, the things that we yearn for, the things that we retreat from, as we fall on either side of this balance. And in this quiet balance place is where the soul resides and our contact with it. And so really what we're going to do is to do a meditation. Most of today is going to be a meditation practice. And, you know, as it's our thoughts and feelings that throw us off balance to either side, the one thing probably to remember is that when we do this practice, what we want to do is, what's the best way to put it? When the thoughts come up, don't try to do anything with them. Let them be. Don't try not to do something with them. Just let them be. So it's almost like, in fact, as they rise up as a bubble in your consciousness, almost feel like they're a bubble rising up to the surface of the lake of your mind, and then they just pop and disappear. So instead of us being flung side to side by our thoughts and feelings, just let them go. Let them dissolve away. Relax any thought that comes to your mind. Well, I think that's enough said on that. Let's go ahead and meditate together for about 15 minutes or so. And I'm just going to, for the first part, just talk us through the practice. And then when we get to the point where we've calmed the mind, calmed the breath, the body, the breath, and the mind, then or just be silent and meditate together. So getting yourself comfortable, finding, and really this is where meditation starts, is when you sit. And so just closing your eyes, sit quietly, relaxed. You want your spine straight, but not rigid. So it's straight, but with ease. And then let your body relax. Let go completely. So your whole body feels very, very relaxed. Relax your eyes, your forehead, the back of your neck, and your hands, just rest them, usually palms up on your legs, but feel your hands relax. So your whole body feels calm, gentle, and loose. And now bring your awareness to the breath. Let your breathing become very slow and even. Feel it soft like a gentle breeze. Be aware of it with a light, open awareness that just touches your breath. Allow this quality of evenness to grow within you. And now let all your expectations, your analysis fall away until your awareness merges with your breath. And then be calm, be still, and listen to the silence. As your inner awareness comes closer to that natural, open, receptive state, true state of your mind. And let those thoughts and feelings rise like bubbles to pop and disappear as you stay in this deep, calm, wonderful state as we meditate together. Oh. Now just staying in this meditative place. There's a beautiful way to stay in this consciousness as you walk around the world, walk around your day. And that's to just visualize that you're wading up to your knees in an ocean of love. Whatever else you're doing, you're grounded in this ocean of love. And so is everyone else. Everyone you deal with is also standing in this ocean of love. So just sensing that for a moment or two. And now sensing this flow of awareness, of calmness, filling your whole being, your intuition, your mind and emotions, your breath, calm and even, and into your physical body, and tensing and relaxing your arms and legs. And then just gently moving your body from side to side, just tilting from side to side. And making smaller arcs until you're sitting straight. Just dropping your chin to your chest and either moving your head just from side to side, or if you don't have any neck problems, making full circles, first in one direction, And then the opposite direction. And then just gently opening your eyes. So I hope you managed to sense that place of real calm and flow that's within all of us. You know, Sahaj is a wonderful practice. Well, it's not a practice, it's a state. It's a new perspective of your life, of yourself. See yourself differently. See your thoughts and feelings differently. Yogis would say it's no longer grasping at some experiences and rejecting others, you know, pulling together the things we want and pushing away the things we don't want. You know, that's how we wobble on the bike and fall over and hurt ourselves. But by not doing that, by just accepting all of our experiences, whether they're positive or negative, we maintain our balance as we move through them in a much more beautiful and loving way. And as I say, that wonderful sense of feeling that the lower part of your legs are just moving through this ocean of love, shared with everybody, helps us to stay in this awareness. Yogis say sometimes it's, Ramakrishna used to say, it's like, if you're if you have children at home alone, but you go, home, you've got children at home, and you're working for somebody and looking after their children. And you may spend a lot of time with them. You may be their primary person in their life. And you're very preoccupied with the job of taking care of them. But you never forget that you have your own children at home. And it's that consciousness that is Sahaj, that consciousness that no matter what you're doing out in the world, you're taking responsibility, you're doing the jobs that are there for you to do, but never do you forget this deep core of your own being. So that's this beautiful, beautiful practice. So I hope that you found something that you can use that. Don't be disappointed if you feel like, well, all that happened was I just kept sliding this way and sliding that way. My thoughts and feelings just kept coming up and throwing me off. That's true of all of us. That is the way the human mind works. It's the way human beings work. But how wonderful would it be to stop falling off our bikes and be able to, just fly on our bikes joyfully through life, remembering and living in that flow of who we really are. Jai. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I'm just going to go ahead and stop the recording.